When I'm streamer fishing out of a drift boat on a river like the Bow, there's a couple of things I like to do. First of all, in terms of fly lines, I think it's imperative to have a line with a sink tip. You want your fly to land close to the bank and drop down quickly. And so most of the time I start off with a line with a very short sink tip on the front end. This is an intermediate sink tip, just a streamer tip line. You can go a faster sink tip if you like, but a short sink tip is much better than a long sink tip, because when you've done 5 or 6 strips, you can pick up and cast your line straight back to the bank where most of your takes are going to come from. So that's the type of line that is absolutely ideal for streamer fishing out of a boat. Then on the front end of this, you want to put on a leader. This leader is only 6 foot long, 12 pounds, 6 foot long, that's perfect. And I tie off the front end of a 12 foot 6 pound leader a thing called a tippet ring, which is this little ring on the front end here. Now a lot of people tie their first fly onto the leader here and trail a second streamer off it, and that works perfectly well for them. I like to fish a lot of stops in my retrieves, and so I want an arm, because with an arm my fly has a lot more independent movement like this, as you can see. So I like to fish an arm off that, and that's why a tippet ring works for me. So if that appeals to you, get yourself some tippet rings, tie yourself off about a 6-inch dropper like this, again about the same 12 pound, and that's where you tie your smaller streamer. And then after that, same 12 pound material here, about 1.5 foot to 2 foot onto the big large fly at the end. And you really do want to make sure your large fly is at the end, because when you cast, that heavy fly pitches and pulls all your line nice and straight. So that's my rig when streamer fishing, especially out of a drift boat floating down the river like the beautiful Bow here.